You know what would be better than watching this commercial? Watching your commercial. Join the party that is Make Your Day Richer TV by advertising your brand, business, or project during the show. Use us to promote what you're doing to make our viewers' day richer. Scan the QR code or visit makeyourdayricher.com/advertising to start promoting today.
Make your day richer than it was before. Got some good times knocking upon your front door.
Well, hi everyone, welcome. Everyone, you up in the, stop. All right, welcome. I am your freezing cold host, Richard Wilmore. It's so cold here. It's like not even the coldest like in the country. My sister-in-law who lives in Wisconsin told me it was like -7 degrees there this morning. No, thank you. This is why I always tell my family, if you want to see me on Christmas, you will have to come to me. But here in South Carolina, it's like 30 some, like low 30s right now. And there's like that weird chill in the studio, you know? But we're going to warm up today because we have a really, really good show. And it's Thursday, and that means it's Throwback Thursday. Here's my Throwback Thursday. That is me with extremely long hair. A long time ago, apparently in 2009, I decided to grow my hair out to donate it, which is the worst decision I've ever done. It took 2 years. But anyway, that's not what this photo is. That is me at my little nephew's baptism in 2009. That little boy is going to be 16 and getting his driver's license. He was born on Christmas, and he's just the best. And he just has his girlfriend that I met over the summer. They just celebrated their 1-year anniversary. So happy anniversary, Davian. Cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. All right. Hey, have you all seen, for the parents out there, you know how your kids are probably really excited for Santa to come? Did you know that there's a live stream on YouTube of Santa's workshop and everything at the North Pole? So all you have to do is go on YouTube, click like Santa, live Santa camera, and it's the cutest thing. I actually had it on at the house all day yesterday. They play it. There's like Christmas music in the background, and they have different like camera shots of the different parts of the North Pole and the toy shop, and it's so cute. So if you have kids, and there's a countdown timer, I forgot. I was gonna, oh, maybe tomorrow I'll put some of the video up. And kudos to the production company who does that. But it's so cute. And there's a timer in the corner that counts down to Christmas. So if you have kids and you need to entertain them for a while and they want to watch where Santa is, go check that out. It's really, really cute. Maybe during a break, I'll load it up and show you when we get back. So there you go. Let's see. On my gift guide, y'all know that I have a gift guide, correct? It's makeyourdayricher.com/shop. And all kinds of great stuff on there. Up there now is this iPad. It's not even an iPad. It's a tablet. It's the One Pad Plus, and I use it every day during all of my recordings. I love it. It's a great size. The camera's amazing. Everything's great about it. And it's on our gift guide at makeyourdayricher.com/shop. So if you need one for the new year, maybe it's on your a resolution, you're starting a business, you just need to be more organized, which is why I got it. It's a great tablet to have. So go check that out. makeyourdayricher.com/shop. There you go. The last time I checked, they only had a couple left as well. So just saying. Okay. Also, if you are thinking that maybe in the new year, you would like to start a podcast and you're in the Indian Land, Waxhaw, Lancaster, Rock Hill area, and you're like, I really want to start a podcast in the new year, but I don't know where to do it and how to do it. Do it here. This is we've done, I don't know, 3 or 4 different podcasts here with different setups. You can do it in the studio. And if you're interested in that, I've got everything, the cameras, the lights, the microphones, editing, all that stuff. just send me an email at info@makeyourdayricher.com or comment here, send me a message. It's pretty easy to find me. And let's work together. There's a lot of space in here and would love to have you and work with you. Okay, that's it today because we have a really good show. So we're going to take a break. Roni Robbins is here to chat all about her new book, Hands of Gold. It's available now. And the story behind that, you're not going to want to miss this story. It's so fascinating to me when people share their stories like that and to put it out there. So much pressure. I don't know. Anyway, let's take a break and we'll be right back with Roni Robbins after this. Don't go anywhere, would you?
Tired of harsh chemicals in your home? Let's change that. At EcoGlow Cleaning, we bring eco-friendly expertise right to your doorstep. We will make your day richer by bringing a glow to your home or office. For over 20 years, EcoGlow Cleaning has been the trusted choice for professional cleaning services in the Charlotte area. From deep cleaning to regular maintenance, EcoGlow Cleaning offers a wide range of services. All services are tailored to your needs and schedule. Our eco-friendly products ensure a healthy and safe environment for you and your family, including your pets. For a free quote, visit our website at www.ecoglowcleaning.com or give us a call at 704-777-9768. EcoGlow Cleaning is a proud sponsor of Make Your Day Richer TV.
We're back, everybody, and we are here with Roni Robbins. Hello, Roni.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you? I'm good.
Good. I am fantastic. Thank you. Congratulations on your book, award-winning book. Was that something you wanted to be when you grew up, when you were a kid?
No, I don't know what I wanted to be. I think I wanted to be a musician like everyone else, but that didn't quite work out. I realized that I did like writing. I always liked my penmanship. I learned how to do calligraphy. I wrote poems, and that's why I thought I'd be a musician, because I like to write the lyrics. But I realized that's just a form of poetry, and I wasn't really great at the music part of it, the making of the music. I was good at the words, so there was a sign there about the words, but not maybe my voice or my instrumentals, didn't come as naturally as the words did. So no, then I became a journalist. So I found a way to use my writing to make money every day and write every day and make money doing it. So no, being a novelist, being an author was not part of the original plan, but it seems pretty logical now looking back that would come at some point.
Yeah, the book is called Hands of Gold. Can you tell everybody what the book is about?
So it's loosely based on my grandfather's life. He left cassette tapes of his life, his adventures, and his near-death experiences. He let's start with, my grandparents were married 65 years, and they died to the date of each other, a year apart. So they actually were the same age at death, because my grandmother was a year older. He was a clinical trial patient for streptomycin, which was an experimental treatment for TB. I just had a story come out yesterday about TB. It's still in the news today. And him being a clinical trial patient saved his life and countless others, and paved the way for what we use today for TB, which is still the largest infectious disease killer in the world. So he had some neat adventures. He lost most of his family in the Holocaust, and he was involved in a workplace shooting spree. So an everyday man with an unusual story, and I decided to document it, starting with the cassette tapes and then going from there.
How long did it take to put that story together?
So it probably took me 7 years to get it to where I could feel comfortable entering it into a contest, and that I knew that that was going to be the first step to see how it did in a contest. And I didn't win it right away. I entered 2 more times or 2 more years. So it really did take me close to 10 years to write, and then 10 years to market, to get a professional publisher to pick it up, which I knew was what I wanted to do too. So, but I was doing other things at that time. I was raising my 2 children. I was freelancing for some big publications. So the book was one of the things that I was doing during that 20 years of raising my children, was writing this book.
What was it like to go back in history, like family history? I'm sure there was a lot of stuff you discovered about your family or your was that interesting, or was it heartbreaking to learn some things while writing this book?
So yes and yes. So I did learn a lot about my family that I didn't know, and heartbreaking. So maybe I'm a stone cold journalist because I try to divorce myself from the information as much as I can. But I knew if I read my words and I cried, then the reader would find the same. I thought that if the words made me cry, of course, I'm personally involved with it. If they made me cry and feel any kind of emotions, if I laughed, if I cried, then I felt like maybe the readers would too. And that's really how they can connect with a character. And my job was to make sure that they kept turning the pages and that they felt connected to the subjects that I was writing about. And if they walked away with a feeling of, if they walked away crying, which they do, I always feel like when I watch a movie, and because you're a movie guy, if I walk away and I cry, and it gets to me, and I'm just sobbing uncontrollably, I know that that's a powerful story. So that's what I was trying to create.
What have you heard from either family members who have read it, or people in general who've read it?
I have heard that they cry uncontrollably at the end, it is heartbreaking, some of the story. So I've heard that. I've heard that they connect with the characters. I think even if they're not Jewish, because it is a Jewish culture story, it is really an immigrant culture story. So anyone who's an immigrant. And I think if you're not Jewish, if you're Christian, you learn a lot, and you find somebody in your family that relates to somebody in mine. And as far as the family is concerned, I was concerned about the reaction to the family, and that's why I changed all the names and really made up a whole lot so that it wasn't totally what happened, and there could be some room for grace in terms of, that's not how it happened. Well, it's fiction. So you're right. That's not how it happened.
Based on a true story. Story.
Yeah. So most of them are really enjoyed reading about this person who they knew, and felt like I captured his voice very well, and surprisingly so, since, I'm a female and this is a male, the main character is male. And most of them really enjoyed the story. And so I was worried about one person, and I actually was worried about any of the family. What would they be disappointed, or would they be alarmed? And most I had cousins come out of the woodwork and say they read the book, so I didn't even know them. So that's really cool. And most of them are supportive. And when I've asked them, are you okay with what I did with this information? They go, it's fiction, right? And I say, absolutely. So yeah, try to keep that in mind. But for the one person who it really bothered a bit more, I can see why it might, and it's sad, and that's their family's life, and they're probably saying that's not how it happened. That's not what he would have wanted it to say. And I depicted some characters a little bit loosely, and I think the sex scenes are probably going to be the hardest, and I think that's normal. If you think about it, your parents really didn't have sex. You just got here. You really don't want to think about it.
Yeah, you just showed up one day. Completely planned.
Absolutely.
We just went to the hospital to get you. Who would you say this book is for?
It's for anyone who wants to learn about history, maybe their own family's history in a way, because they haven't documented their own, but they can learn so much about what happened way back, what life was like in a different time, early 1900s, and relate to that. I am trying to take readers to a different time and place and make them appreciate their life for all the good we have, all the blessings that we have, because that generation went through so much more and paved the way. So we shouldn't complain about our problems when they went through much worse, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're so right. Where can people get the book? It's Hands of Gold, like we were saying before, but where can they get it?
It's on Amazon and anywhere books are sold. So like Target, Walmart, Books A Million, Barnes and Noble for sure. And you can access my website, RoniRobbins.com. You got to spell my name right, RoniRobbins, and there's links there. So I'm all over social media. All of that is on my website, background to the story, book talk, book club questions, media that's been about the book. It's in the U.S. Holocaust Museum in Washington, D.C., their gift shop. And it's been written about in the Jerusalem Post and the Washington Jewish Week and a bunch of other papers. Since I'm a media person, that would make sense, right? So... yeah, but it's available online anywhere. Just Google me or Google Hands of Gold.
Perfect.
Well, there might be an Ed Sheeran song that comes up, so that's not
listen.
That's not it.
And she didn't help write that either, even though she loves to write music. Are you going to work on another book or?
Yes. Yeah, I'm working on one. My dad was a blacksmith, started in our garage on Long Island, a Jewish blacksmith, not your normal career but my brother still does handles the business. My dad passed in about almost a year ago now. So I'm taking all the articles that have been written about him, and I don't have cassette tapes, but I have my life. From my mom, it's going to be in my mom's voice, so I will have a female character who I love, and I'm going to experiment with that. I haven't had a whole lot of time to work on it because I'm freelancing for 2 publications, but since I raised my kids and worked for publications before and wrote a book, I don't know. We'll see how that works.
You'll fit it in at some point. It might be another 10 years, but you'll get it out there. What do you love most about your life right now?
I feel very fulfilled. I feel like that it was all part of a grand scheme plan for my life. That I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. It's not easy. It's a very difficult life, but I'm on the front page of a local newspaper periodically. That seems like that was my goal early on. And, I'm finally achieving that. I set a goal for myself to work at this paper, maybe when I graduated college. And I'm writing for them. I'm not full time, but and I've had some definite depressing times with the book and also with my career. But I'm at a good place.
Good.
I need to get, I feel like I've been told enough, be proud of yourself, and you'd think that I would start believing this eventually.
Eventually, I have learned that after about 7 million people telling you that you eventually start to learn it. And I can't thank you enough for being here. It's such a pleasure to meet you. I hope you come back in 10 years when the new book comes out.
I hope you invite me back.
I'll be here if you'll be here. The book is called Hands of Gold. It's available wherever you get your books. Roni Robbins, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this. Don't go away.
Your body is whispering secrets to you about the life you're here to live. Decode the messages about the joy you're meant to experience despite, or maybe because of, the condition that upended everything you thought you knew. If you're ready to make magic and meaning of your one wild and precious life, learn more about coaching with Nona at nonajordan.com.
Well, that's our show. Thank you, Roni, for being here. We have another great show to end the week tomorrow, and I hope you join us. It's Mitch McCoskey is here to talk all about A Christmas Carol from the Waxhaw Community Theater. The show closes this weekend, so you have, I think, 3 or 4 more times to see it. So go get your tickets at waxhawcommunitytheater.com. Great show. I was there opening night. It's where I love to go. Also now, really good time to share the show. Just click that button right now if you're watching. Share it, because the goal is to get to 100,000 views by the end of the year, and I would appreciate your support and help doing that. All right. Go make your day richer. Go make someone else's day richer. You've made mine by watching this show, and I love you for it. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.